Hi, friends. So today I finally called someone's bluff who was trying to take advantage of me and my good nature. And it was another real estate agent who called me last minute saying she's out of town, she's stuck because she's, not traveling home to Arizona because of COVID and all that jazz. And she's like, just go show my clients, one house, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy to help you out because my whole goal for this year is to be gone for all of summer from Arizona. And so I'm like, it's someone I could ask to pay me the favor back. And so it kind of evolved into oh no, they're busy. They don't want to see this one house. And then I get up Sunday morning and I hadn't turned my phone off of Do Not Disturb. And I find out I have all these missed calls from her and all these voice messages and all these texts. And she wants me to show her clients 5 houses on a Sunday within 2 hours notice. And she is freaking out and she's totally needy. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can rearrange my day. And she's like, I'll pay you, per showing. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. And so then she proceeds to tell me, I picked you because your profile picture is so darling. You're so darling. You look so beautiful and so made up. And I said, well, it's Sunday. It's last minute. I have to be there right away. I'm going to be wearing my yoga pants and I'm not going to have my hair and makeup done. And she paused. She's like, well, if you think that's a professional thing for you to do. And you know what? I just wanted to tell her, all my clients don't fucking care what I look like and what I dress like or how I dress or if my hair and makeup is done because they know that they're getting me. And she's all worried about pretenses. And she's obviously older. And I'm like, fine, I'll go do my hair and makeup, which, for me right now is a stretch. Right now you're seeing this. Okay, I showered tonight. This is air dried hair with my beautiful highlights from Anthony at Salon Red. So I go and she's like, oh, they're not sure of how they need to get around town. So can you meet them at their house and drive them there? And I'm like, all right, fine. So I get there, I have my mask on. They're like, we'll get in your car and we'll, ride around. I'm like, oh, you're not getting my fucking car. I didn't say fucking. But I'm like, I don't know you. Just, you're going to follow me. So anyway, it's 2.5 hours of just driving them around to see 5 houses plus an hour of prep because she called me every 15 minutes to make sure, did you get the MLS? Did you print it out? And I'm like, and I didn't have the heart to tell her, no, yes, I got your MLS, but you fucked it up. So I printed it out the right way. So we're driving home and I've told her, I'm like, they liked house number 3. They didn't like the 4 other houses. You should write up an offer, put in an escalation clause. They have to beat out cash buyers. You got it nailed. And she's like, well, I'd like to pay you $50 an hour because you've done, or $50 per showing. So you've done such a great job. So she said, I'll pay you $250. I'm like, that's cool. It's not about the money. For me, it's about the integrity and the principle of helping out other agents within your brokerage. Because I go out of town, I want someone to go and show a house for me. And it's reciprocal. And that was my whole intent. I wasn't doing it for the money because we all know I bill more than that per hour when I consult. And she shirked me and ghosted me for 2 fucking weeks. And I kept texting her and I'm like, you can Zelle me anytime. And she's like, well, I don't know. I haven't used Zelle in a long time. And I'm like, well, okay, you still agreed to pay me. And this is it's not about the money, but it's about principle. And this is what I want all of you warrior unicorn parents to understand. Is it's okay to ask for stuff when you've been denied things that were legitimately agreed to. And I said, okay, you don't know how to use Zelle. You can send me a check or you can buy me a gift card through Amazon if you know how to use Amazon. But I'm not going away. And it really just bothered me that she was like, okay, fine, I'm sending you the money. This was 2 weeks after I spent 4 hours on my Sunday at the last minute doing my hair and makeup, which is obviously not done now. She's like, well, you just need to look presentable and pretty and professional. I'm like, God, you're holding me to standards that my clients don't give a fuck about because they care about execution. Beside the point. But the thing is that you don't let people take advantage of you. And if they've promised something to you, they have to become accountable to that. And so that's what I did. That's what I want to share with you all as inspiration to the fact that it might be uncomfortable to hold somebody accountable, but at the end of the day, I got paid. And it wasn't about the money. It was about the satisfaction. And then, of course, she's been texting me like, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? And I am like, well, if you look in the history, you'll see that I've texted you that I got it. So the fact that she doesn't know that I got it, I'm like, I'm just going to let you stew on it. But you'll never hear from me again. I've blocked you. I'm not showing houses for your clients again. And at the end of the day, what I want to do is inspire all of you to be warriors. And it's not rude and it's not brash. And if you're a woman, you're not being a bitch. You're standing up for yourself and you're standing up for your ground. And if someone has promised to do something for you, you hold them true to that promise. There's more that's been going on in January that has come my way. It's going to all come out on the next podcast along with this story. I hope you watch it. Whoop, whoop. Love you guys.